What's up guys, Monkey here and welcome to episode 2 of my Barcelona B career mode. Now in this, we're going to get straight into things here. I'm making a few transfers, trying to sign a CDM here. There's loads of transfers going on, it's honestly really confusing. But I signed a CDM from, I think it's Korean League. I bought him for 521,000 with a 3,500 wage budget, wage. He's got the ability to grow, he's quite young, he's 65 overall, and he's got some really good stats. I also buy a left back from the Belgian Pro League, I believe it was. He's 53 overall and 21 years old, but he's got some really nice stats, and I think I'm going to play him at centre back because he's relatively good in the air. I also loan out one of our goalkeepers who's 17 years old, and he's not one of our first team members, so to put him out on loan, he'll gain experience, and it takes a little bit of our wage budget off, so that's why he sent him out to Plymouth Argyle. We've done the same with Grimaldo, our left back, who's also 16 years old. Again, a very young player, not going to get much time in our first team, so we decided to send him out on loan. And finally, we're signing a player on loan here, a striker who looks absolutely awesome, because you'll see in these first episodes that it may be a position we need to improve. We also try and get a centre forward here on loan from Atletico Madrid, and we finalised that offer from the player from, I'm trying to think of the club, is it Fluminense? Yeah, Fluminense. He's got some really good stats on him, and he's only 19, so I may look to sign him on a permanent transfer after we have him on loan for this season. But the first game we have is against Vitoria. It's a game that I'm not particularly looking to win, because Vitoria are a better team, I believe, and it was a relatively difficult game. They were very fluent in attack, and they actually took the lead, I want to say early on, 55 minutes in. We held them out for quite a long time, but we didn't create much up front. It was a beautiful finish from Hugo Almeida there. I recognise his name somewhere. I think he played for Valencia in the past, so he's a pretty big name player. And like I said, we weren't creating much, so I realised we had to change something up. I brought on two players, I believe I brought on two very quick players, a central midfielder and a striker. One of them being, I'm trying to think of his name, that really fast striker that I mentioned in Meet the Team. Rondo I think it is, or no, I can't remember his name. But we also bring on Juan Roman, our centre mid as well. But we couldn't create anything at all in that game. And the game ended up finishing 1-0, which was really disappointing. And the best player on our team, not the man of the match, ended up going to one of the centre backs, which shows we didn't do much. Next game against a random club, not sure where they're from. We're hoping to get a win here. But you'll see that again we struggled creating chances. So early on in the game, just 17 minutes in, I had to put this clip in due to the outstanding save from the goalkeeper. It's relatively short, but the reflexes on this were outstanding. They created a good chance. The ball was drilled across the area, and it's a superb reflex save, stretching across his goal, and somehow managed to claw the ball out off the line. But we managed to keep that for a while, but we weren't creating much, and we gave away a penalty from a silly defensive error. I brought the centre back out, which I shouldn't have done, and then ended up being short at the back and had to make the tackle, which unfortunately I didn't make, and Felipe converted the penalty well, and our keeper relatively short, like I said earlier, so he wasn't going to save that, I don't think. But things started to open up then, and positively we did score. Although it may have been a bit of a scrappy goal, we did manage to put it away. An assist for our new CDM, I can't remember his name, I'm going to call him Kwan because I believe that's his first name, and then Gus Leidas converted it. I did play a second team in this game because I didn't believe that the team was going to be this strong, but we equalised here in the 78th minute. I was looking to hold on for a draw here, but it was a really well converted goal. He drilled it into the bottom right hand corner with, I believe, his weak foot, but things didn't quite end like that, as they converted a really good opportunity. Ricardo Bueno put that one away. He just managed to control it on the edge of the 6-yard area and flick it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and that happened again in the last few minutes as well. Raylan, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, he then converted his opportunity. It hit the post and he managed to finish the rebound with some very quick reactions to be able to put the ball away there, and that's how that game finished. So relatively disappointing, but it is only the start of the season. It's pre-season, this doesn't count for anything. I'd rather we get our mistakes out of our system now and look to create something, because we're going to have to sign some strikers. There is no doubt about it, because at the moment we're not creating anything up front, and although we did score in that game, we conceded 3. There wasn't much of a problem with our defence, it's just the game opened up a lot more. So we're going to, next episode tomorrow, we're going to have to change something out to make sure we can score some more goals. So if you enjoyed this episode, guys, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like on it, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Holy crap, så var bortest!